Yo, what's going on everyone? In today's video, I will be showing you all of the easiest solo money methods that you should be doing this entire week in GTA 5 Online to make yourself millions of dollars very fast. That's right, and in total, I will be covering 6 different money methods, all in this one video. That being said, if you go on to enjoy, please don't forget to go down below and drop a like on it for me. But now let's get into the very first money method. Alright, so for the first one, we're going to be doing the hot ring circuit races, which are currently paying out 4 times money and also 4 times RP. To start one of these races for yourself, all you want to do is open up the pause menu, go over to where it says online, click jobs, play job, rockstar created, and then stunt races. Then you want to look for all of the hot ring circuit races because, as I said, all of these will be paying that 4 times money and also 4 times RP bonus this entire week. But before we even start those races, I would highly recommend that you go over to the Southern San Andreas Super Autos website and claim your completely free Hot Ring Saber, which normally this car would cost $830,000, but it is currently free only for this week, and this is one of the main vehicles you could use during those races. Anyway, once you purchase that vehicle, you next want to start any one of those races because once you start it, now what we need to do is either finish the race in first, second, or third place in order for us to make the most amount of money from this race. That's why I said you definitely want to make sure you claim that Hot Ring Saber for completely free, because if you have a custom vehicle during these races, that gives you a really high advantage against any other person in the race who is not using one. But from here, you want to try your best to race as clean as possible, that way nobody tries to wreck you, and also use anybody's slipstream who's in front of you to get past them. As long as you were doing those two things the entire race, you should have came in a high position, and once you do finish that race in a high position, here is how much money you'll get paid. Take a look. In this case, I came in second place, but still got paid a pretty good amount of money and RP. But take a look here, I was in the race for just over 7 minutes and got paid a total of $65,000, but even better than the money was the RP, because take a look, I got 28,000 RP on top of that money. That's why I said these races are definitely something you should be doing this entire week in GTA 5 Online if you would like to make a lot of money and also even more RP. But like I said, you do have to come in either first, second, or third place in order to make this huge amount of money and RP. Anyway, getting into the second money method, I will now be showing you how to make $254,000 in only 3 minutes. That's right, really easy money. So if you want to do this, first open up the pause menu and come over to this exact location at the terminal where this week's HSW time trial is located at. Once over here, call out your fastest HSW vehicle that you own to drive it on top of the time trial and click right D-pad. From there, stay still, but open up the pause menu and come all the way up here to where the checkpoint is at to simply mark it. Once you've marked it, drop the pause menu, open up the phone, click here where it says job list to simply exit out of the time trial just like so. From here, whenever you are ready, click right on the D-pad to begin the HSW time trial and pretty much follow exactly where I'm going the entire way through, because this route is the fastest way over to the destination. All we are doing is pretty much going from the terminal, going through the middle of Los Santos, the city, and then to the side of the map over near Pacific Bluffs. And once on the side of the map, you pretty much just want to take this freeway all the way down until we reach the final destination. Just of course, make sure that entire way that you are dodging traffic, that way you don't crash, because if you crash more than 2 times, I would say to just restart because you might not beat this in time. But as long as you followed exactly where I was going the entire way through and also were dodging traffic, here's how much money you'll get paid once you beat that time trial in time. As I said, $254,000 in just over 3 minutes. But anyway, getting into the third money method now, we are going to be doing the odd jobs, which currently in GTA 5 Online, there is a handful of odd jobs, not all of them, but a handful that are paying out triple money and also triple RP this entire week. And the odd jobs that will be paying this amazing money bonus are going to be the paper route missions, the firefighter missions, the forklift operator missions, the cookie farm missions, and also the safeguard delivery missions. Which today we are only going to be doing the safeguard delivery missions because those are the easiest and also pay you a pretty good amount of money after we complete them. Anyway, to launch this safeguard delivery mission, all you have to do is either go over to this icon on the map, which is the Bobcat security icon, or also this other one, which is the group sex icon. These are both the exact same missions. Whichever location you chose, once over there you want to go on top of the white circle, then click right on the D-pad to begin these deliveries. From there, you will then need to deliver these high value goods over to a random location. Usually the location is around 1 to 4 miles away. On the way over there, there might be some enemies who try to attack you, but honestly, I would just snack up and ignore them because they don't do too much damage. But anyway, skipping straight to it, once you go over to the destination, here's how much money you'll get paid for delivering these high value goods over to the location. Take a look here, I just delivered the goods over to the drop off, which once I did, here's how much money I got paid, a total of just over $53,000, which is pretty good money for a mission that took me under 5 minutes to complete. As you saw, I did lose around $44, that is only because I did crash on the way over here, so even if you get shot or crash, you will lose some money, so make sure you are careful the entire way over to the drop off. For the fourth money method though, I will now be showing you how to make $104,000 in only 4 minutes. Which is really easy money, so if you want to do this, first open up the pause menu and come over to this exact location at the terminal once again, where this week's regular time trial is located at. Once over here, you want to call out one of your fastest motorcycles that you own and then drive it on top of the time trial to click right D-pad. From there, stay still, but open up the pause menu and come all the way up here to Paleto Bay where the checkpoint is at to simply mark it. Once you've marked it, drop the pause menu, open up the phone, click here where it says job list to simply exit all the time trials just like so. And from here, whenever you are ready, click right on the D-pad to begin the time trial, then follow exactly where the waypoint is telling you to go to the entire way through, trying your best to dodge traffic that whole way over to the destination. And it should be pretty easy, especially on this motorcycle, but anyway, once you made it over to the destination in time, which was pretty far away since it was literally on the opposite side of the map where we started, here's how much money you'll get paid once you beat it in time. Take a look here, I just beat it in time and I got paid my $104,000 in just over 4 minutes. Now getting into the fifth money method though, we are going to be doing the free mode events and also free mode challenges, which are currently paying out 4 times money and 4 times RP, but these are completely random. They pretty much spawn in GTA 5 Online public sessions. They could also spawn in a invite only session, but honestly the chances are pretty low and you do have to have a couple of friends in that session with you. So you are pretty much better off finding these in a public session, and my favorite way to do this is just go over to any random spot on the map and set your spawn location to last location just as I did here. Once you did that, you now want to find a new public session. Then once you load into it, you want to wait a few seconds to see if a free mode event or challenge spawns in, and if it doesn't after like 10 to 30 seconds, I would recommend doing the exact same process over again by basically finding a new public session and keep doing that until you find a free mode event or challenge. It may take you a few session hoppings, but once you found a free mode event or challenge, you now want to complete that. In this case, I found a fly under bridges challenge, which is really easy because all we have to do is get a plane or helicopter, then fly underneath as many bridges as we can to score the highest score. The event is only around 10 minutes usually, and once you complete the entire thing, here's how much money you'll get paid. In this case, for my fly under bridges challenge, I got paid around $39,000, which is not bad for a challenge that took me under 10 minutes to complete. But the main thing you should definitely be doing this week in GTA 5 Online is this week's weekly challenge, since it actually pays you double the amount of money and also unlocks you a special sweatsuit. In order to do this challenge though, we do need to complete a total of 3 different business battles, which if you don't know how to spawn these in, it is basically the exact same process I was just explaining by basically finding a whole bunch of new public sessions until you eventually see a business battle. The most annoying business battle to complete with this week's new weekly challenge is definitely the single crate business battle, since a lot of people will most likely be fighting over that one crate. So you want to get the business battles that have multiple different crates, that way nobody attacks you once you do collect it, and once you do officially complete all 3 of those business battles, here's how much money you'll get paid for completing the weekly challenge. As you could see, I just completed it right here. And once you did, you'll earn yourself $250,000 as well as unlock a special sweatsuit. In order to see this sweatsuit, go over to any closet in the game, go over to where it says outfits, and then all the way down to the bottom where it says outfits sponsored, and you'll see right here the Impotent Rage sweatsuit. You'll unlock this after completing the weekly challenge. which is a pretty cool looking outfit, and this is the only way to unlock it, so make sure you do it by this week if you want this. Anyway, those are going to be all of the easiest solo money methods that you should be doing this entire week in GTA 5 Online to make yourself millions upon millions of dollars very quickly and even as a beginner. Like I said at the very beginning though, if you went on to enjoy my video and you haven't already, please do me a favor in return by going down below and dropping a like on it before you click off. And of course, if you aren't, make sure you also hit that subscribe button. And with all of that being said, until next time, I will see you all in my very next GTA 5 Online video. Peace.